Boom, we live. We live.
Oh,
Man, we live. Hold on. Let me go and put this little thing on right quick.
Now when you talking with OC, now when you
When you
talking with
talking with
OC,
OC.
now when you talking
sir.
to OC,
I see you. I see
game
you.
basement, no fee. Tuned in once, now tune in twice. They say life's a gamble when we rolling the dice. Well, if that's the case, everything here is 4-3.
4-3.
7 on they ass when you
When they
talking with OC.
OC.
Playborn, deal with it, homie, he bait born. Ain't tripping on these other podcasts, cause they born. Pumping through your dial, it'll be worthwhile. And inhaling from the crest, they yelling that turf wild.
Wow.
Check the profile, every way he moves is legit. If he put you on the station, then you know it's a hit. And ain't gon' quit. You can tell the way that I spit. Every word come with flames on it, fire the pit. CCC, 7th letter, we BG. Clocking dollars like we scamming off this EDD. King of the hill, rest in peace, the king of the pill. That's Diz and Mac Dre, boy, I'm keeping it trill. Go.
Okay.
With OC.
Hey, let's talk with OC. I'm your host, OC. You can get the podcast on every podcast outlet out there. Go to TalkingWithOC.com. You can get everything up there too. I got t-shirts, got merch up there, got other conversations. But today, I got a special conversation. Somebody that's been in, that I've been knowing him his whole life. But he's been knowing me a quarter of my life. This is my blood people's. Hey, tell them what your name is. Tell them where you from, and yeah, let's start like that.
Yo, man, my name G Davis. I go by different, man, and I'm from Sacramento, California. And you feel me? I'm just up and coming artist trying to make it.
Okay. Where did you get your name from? Like your rap name from?
Man, I feel like we kind of talked about it or a couple of days ago. We kind of touched on it, but I feel like a lot of people, especially around where I'm from, as far as music, man, they kind of sound the same. And me, I like to stand out whatever I do. So you feel me? I was just looking for a name, and I was like, I need something different.
Yeah.
So I went with different. You feel me? And I was like, I'm gonna spell it different. You feel me? So it's just, you feel me?
Yeah. I got a chance to know you over the years as a young fella, and I think that's been like one of the you like one of the greatest young person that I know, because you are coachable. Where did you get that? Where did you get that from?
Oh man, that starts at the top, man. That's from the beginning. That's been instilled in me from my pops. Like, you know what I'm saying? He always told me, man, if you could take it from me, you could take it from anybody. So,
Yeah, that guy has a special place in my heart too, because he taught me a lot of stuff too. Quiet as it's kept. He got me my first job in Sacramento.
Really?
Yeah, really. And he was check this out. He was the supervisor. He was the supervisor.
Okay.
And I just learned a lot from him. I learned over the years, that it's good to listen to the older people in your family. You can learn a lot from them, whether it's what to do or what not to do. But I can say one thing about him: I always learn what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great example, man. I couldn't ask for a better one, to be honest. And everybody know that about their dad, or at least should know that about their dad. But what made me really notice it is my peers, man. A lot of my friends weren't, as fortunate as me to have a role model like that in their house. And my dad showing up to every football game I had, every basketball game I had, he was able to those other kids too. You know what I'm saying? So they would be at the games, they calling him pops too. And like, he didn't just have that impact on me, he was able to do that to other kids too. So he really amazing.
Yeah. He come from a family like that. All of his brothers and his sister, and his father was like that with a lot of the kids in the neighborhood. Everybody knew who Mr. Davis was, and that's how it trickled down. But what started you in this rap game? What made you want to do it? I mean, because I had no idea until I seen a video, and I was like, oh man, I got to get him on.
Yeah, nah, absolutely. To be real with you, man, I had no idea either. I feel like I kind of always been a fan of like music or whatever. To be honest, I know I've always been a fan of music. It's kind of been a little escape for me. I've always been like just infatuated with the art of like putting words together and like, you know what I'm saying, just hearing something in your head and putting it to light, you know what I'm saying, bringing it to life. So you know, I've always been a fan of that. And then unfortunately a couple years back, one of my friends had passed away and he was
Oh,
rapping. Yeah. And so after that happened, you know, I was just kind of, you know, in my own head, in my own little world, and I grabbed a pen, started writing, and then I ended up showing my homies they was messing with it, so I ran with it.
yeah. When I first seen the video, I had to post it. I had to make a what is those things called, um the reel. I had to make a reel of it, and I had to showcase it, because that's talent. That's talent untapped. That's talent that you can't really teach nobody. Somebody have to go after that and get that.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
and that's what I see, and that's what I hear when I listen to you rap. Your punchlines, your the way you put the words together is you have to listen. And I'll be like, oh, okay, that okay. Let me
Yeah, I
rewind that. Let me
appreciate
listen to that
that, man.
again. So yeah. So let's go back. Let's go back, man. What was your favorite sport growing up that you played?
My favorite sport, man, which was just the most fun to me, was basketball. I felt like the practices and everything, the locker room, the coaches, traveling to different games. I feel like we had the chance to play AAU, so it was kind of more year round than the other two sports I played. I also played football and baseball, but yeah, as far as my favorite, it would definitely be basketball.
Because I seen you play football, and it's like, man, I think you went to a high school where you could play. Because I was expecting you. I was like, man, I hope you go to like Antelope, or I hope you go to somewhere like that. But when I seen you at Highlands, that's a bold move. What do you
Yeah,
why did you play there? I mean, how did you come about playing there? Like,
to be honest, man, God works in mysterious ways, and I'm really just fortunate. Like, I started at the Junior Foothill Mustangs, and that was
hmm
gonna be my program. You know, my older siblings had went to the high school, you know, so that was gonna be that was the goal for me. Growing up, I wanted to be a Mustang. I seen them do it. I seen their friends, you know, all their highlights and stuff. So that was my goal.
yeah,
As I got older, some altercations had ended up happening within the junior program. So you know, we kind of uprooted. You know us, we gotta go make it work. We gotta go make it shake. So we went across the street, kind of to where not my story, but where my family story began. My older siblings started in a program that was called the Highlands Foothill Wolfpack, which you
hmm
know about.
hmm
So
hmm
yeah, so we went back over to where that started, and they were known now as the Highlands Junior Scots.
hmm
So the junior program to the Highland Scots, and I played my last year of youth football over there, and I met the varsity coaching staff, and it was just like it was nothing I'd ever experienced before. The support, the vision, the just everything from top to bottom. It was amazing.
Yeah, they wanted you. I remember that time. They wanted you. They wanted
Yeah,
you to come play for them, and that ain't nothing like that in the world. When you feel like somebody wants you to come play, it's not like you could be here if you want to. It wasn't
yeah.
like that.
Absolutely, the grants and the foursomes, you know, you can go try and make it all you want. You
Yeah.
could. It's very likely that you could get swallowed up, man. But when you got a home and when you got a coaching staff that's literally telling you, man, this is gonna be your platform. You just gotta put the work in, and it's yours.
Oh man.
Nothing more that you can ask for. You feel me? That's
Yeah. They gave you the keys to the car. I see.
exactly. Right.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Because that's only what thing that moves me is when I was looking for jobs and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
people act like they want you when they want you to come there, and they want to pay you, or they want to treat you like that with respect. That's what I like.
absolutely. That's where you want to be.
hmm
Yeah.
and you after you football, you played baseball and basketball, huh?
Yes, sir.
I don't understand how you did it. And plus go to school too. That was a treat in itself.
I didn't know anything else, man. You know, that was life. That was
Yeah,
life.
yeah. So you how many siblings do you got?
I have three siblings. My oldest sibling, my brother Deverick. My sibling after that is Sade, and then the middle child right over me is my sister Giagene.
Y'all got a chance to grow up and go to the same school together, huh? Did y'all?
I'm 6 years behind Giagene, so they're
Oh.
all pretty close together. Me and Gigi went to school at Madison together. I was in kindergarten; she was in 6th grade. That was the
Okay.
year though. So
yeah, that's just like me and my little sister. We like 4-5 years apart, and we went to school one year together.
Yeah.
I remember that like it was yesterday. Yeah, and so there's nothing like having brothers and sisters. And you got four, and it's including you as 4, huh?
Yeah, it's 4 of us.
Yeah, it's nothing like having that that type of family, especially with your pops and your mom. Everything is good on that end. So what another question I wanted to ask you is what is it that you want out of the rap life, the rap game? What is it that you want out of it?
Ah, man, I could say respect, but I feel as though I'm already started with that, just because I respect the game enough, you know what I'm saying, to know like it ain't no shortcuts in this.
Yeah.
So I won't say respect just because I feel like I'm already giving that, and you give respect is how you get it. So I would say what I want out of this, man, is just I would like to see success while remaining a fan, to be honest. I don't never want to get too big in it. I don't ever want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I always want to remain a fan. Or else I feel like the love will low key fade. Like I think that's kind of what happened with me in sports, and I was looking too far ahead, and eventually the love kind of ran out for me. So with music, I just kind of want to remain a fan, and kind of just realize that I'm doing what I love, and I'm not, I don't have to do this. I get to do this.
Yeah. That's a great answer. That's a great answer. That's a great answer. Bro, I think that you are one of those special guys because of a lot of the experiences that you had. Right. When you were growing up and you got a chance to play these different sports, and you got to do it at a high level. And that takes a lot. That takes a lot to do it, to stay on that path and to do it. And I want to give you your flowers while you're sitting in front of me, because I know we haven't like talked a lot, but through your father, I always asked about you, and I always get a report, and I always was like, man, if I had a son that was my son, I would want one like you, who you are, who you become to be, because you and I'm not saying this because you sit in front of me. I'm saying this because I've watched you grow. And it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. And I asked you already about the rap game, and I asked you what you want to get out of it. But what you said when you said you want to remain a fan, and you want to remain a fan of it. Who inspired you, like that's rapping wise, that's musical wise? What inspired you to want to do that? Want to do it?
I would say I take the most inspiration from probably like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Like I said, I fell in love with like words, to be honest, and like just it's amazing to me how somebody can put words together, make it sound a certain way, and make it make sense. Like that's hard to do. And so like I feel like Kendrick and J. Cole, they do just a great job at that, and I've been studying them since the jump. Like not just listening to songs, but I mean like instead of reading books, you can ask anybody in my family. I'm reading verses. Like I'm seeing the reference points and what they're talking about, and that's what I used to sit down and do for real.
So who taught you song structure? How did you learn that?
That's another thing I think that kind of started growing up. My parents, we always had music playing around the house. You know what I'm saying? Whether we cleaning up, we cooking, we got some food on the grill, something.
Yeah,
it's music playing. So my dad just pointing out just little things about a song, you know, did you know he was talking about this, or
Yeah.
know, this is the person that did this. This person's famous for saying that. Like,
Yeah.
and then so those little things just started clicking. I started hearing those artists say, you know, say or do those things in other songs, and then it just kind of became like a thing for me. Like I just gravitated to it.
Shout out to your parents, man. Shout out to your father and your mother, but shout out to big Jerry Davis. That guy is man. That guy is one of those ones, man, where he always speak the truth. And that's what I love. That's what I love about him. I don't care if it's gonna hurt your feelings. Your boy gonna speak the truth.
What it is. I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So how was the transition from high school to college?
Man, to be honest, it was a blur. It was a blur. Oh. I think a lot of people don't really take into consideration of what they can handle and what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think enough people move at their own pace, and I think that's why a lot of junior college players around this area get swallowed up in that program. It's just because, like, you're trying to get there now and you're trying to get it all over with now, and if it's not happening now, you feel like you're failing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you gotta get out that mindset, man. Like,
yeah, because it don't happen overnight. It's a marathon.
Yeah, absolutely
not a sprint. Yeah, we gotta do it with quarter by quarter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I think that a lot, like I think a lot like you do on that subject. A lot of people think they want what they want, instant gratification. Yeah, but I seen you play. What did you play? When you was in college, you played receiver, and did you play defense too?
Nah, I just played receiver. I played a game emergency QB, but
yeah. Because you was all when you was in high school, you was all over the field.
Yeah, I was all over the place.
When you was in high school, that was cool. That was cool. Yeah. I liked it that. I liked it that experience. Get off the field. Yeah. I liked it that. Where did you get that? Where did you get that work ethic from? The conditioning and all of that type of stuff. Because you used to come ready. It looked like you was just ready already.
Oh man, that's them summer workouts, man. Them things haunt me to this day. Like, you know, a young kid, and I mean, a young kid won't realize it. He you know what I'm saying? It'll seem like a chore in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, when you're waking up Saturday mornings, you're literally at your friend's house already. You want to play the game and something, you know what I'm saying? But you're waking up at 9 a.m. and your dad's out front already talking about, come on, put your cleats on, let's go train. Like,
let's go train.
It seems like a chore, but like, man, as much as I kept doing it, I noticed my friends didn't come out and train as much. And then I noticed, you know what I'm saying? I noticed I was slowly outgrowing people. And then every year I was just coming with it. And I like that you said that, because one of my best friends that I kind of started playing football with, we had ended up playing against each other my senior year in the Jamboree. And afterwards, you know what I'm saying, I had a good performance or whatever, and he came up to me and he let me know. He was like, yo, I respect your game, bro, because you bring it every time. You bring it every time. I was like, you feel me? Like that just meant a lot to me. Like that showed me that the work paid off. For real.
Yeah. I think it does. I think it does, because that's one of the things I used to preach to my daughter is you put the work in, and then you all you're gonna get out of it is what you put into it.
Absolutely, that's my dad right there.
Yeah.
You put in.
Yeah, if you don't put nothing in, guess what? You can't get nothing out of it. You can't get nothing out of it. But yeah, you know, it's always funny to me because like I said, I know you win, and to see that you do things on your own, and you're getting around this world on your own. Because I was talking to your dad one day, and he said, "Oh, he in Vegas, or he in LA, or he somewhere doing something." I'm like, man, that's the life, man. That's the good life to live when you living in bounds, and you doing what you want to do. where do you plan on going next? Where you plan on going next? Well, I guess what I'm asking you is where would your favorite destination be that you want to go to?
Inside the United States, I used to say Miami. I used to say Miami a lot, and that's just because I like the beach, I like the sand and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a good environment. But lately, as I started doing music and stuff, I've really been looking at New York.
Yeah.
Just the big city and the different, the East Coast demographic and the completely different sound. Like, I want to go experience some stuff because I feel like I'm almost brainwashed over here. Like, I didn't been around one thing my whole life, and that's
you
West
biased.
Coast. That's West Coast. Right? And so I want to just go experience some new stuff, and I feel like New York, that's where I want to experience.
That's one of the places I want to go to. I want to go visit New York just for the culture, the flavor. I've always wanted to do that. Yeah. But if you could go out of the country, where you want to go? Out of the country.
I've been to Mexico. I would say. I would say Bora Bora.
Okay.
Or something like that. French Polynesia, somewhere tropical. Yeah, like I said, I like the beach. I like water. I like to relax. I feel like, you feel me? I've been peaceful. You feel me? I could write out there. You know what I'm saying? Not too much noise. Something like that.
Since you mentioned writing, how do you write? How do you write, like to the music, or do you write without the music and just put whatever you have over it?
It depends. My first thing I ever wrote was without music. Well, it was kind of without a beat. I had heard this old Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. I had heard that, and like the What's Going On like was my first line. So I was like, what's going on today? My people, they need help because they too quick to spray. And so like I heard that, and then I wrote my verse, and then I found a beat to it. But sometimes I'll hear a beat, and then I'm going to it. I'm just writing to it. I'm playing the beat over till the song is done.
Nice. Because I hear a lot of people do one or the other. Some people they don't write. Some people just put it in their head, and then they just go in the booth and they just spit it out. Some people like to write in their car. Some people.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of up to you. You feel me? Wherever you're comfortable at. I would say, man, the people that don't write and like Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, they talking about they don't write in the booth no more. That's amazing what they are able to put out, and you know what I'm saying, what they're able to still do.
Yeah.
With that being said, just because they do it don't mean you got to do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? That does not mean that. Like they're able to do that for a reason. If you're good at writing, if you feel like you want to do music and you might be better at writing, bro, try it. Because it could go a long way for you. And if it don't work for you, then it don't work.
Yeah. So this is a podcast, and Talking with OC. I just want to give a couple of shots out. My cousin, my Uncle O'Neal is watching. My cousin Durante is watching.
What up, Cat?
And shout out to Big AC, one of my other partners. He do music too. I didn't even know this cat did music until he was on the podcast that I was watching, and he was talking about music, and I was like, I didn't even know that you got down like that. But that's gonna be somebody I probably want you to meet too, because he makes beats, he makes music, he does his own stuff, and that would be a good collabo.
I'm with it.
Okay. So I'm gonna see if we can hook that up, because as many as people that you can work with, I think as producer wise, that's how you really create your own. You keep your own sound. You keep your own the way you do stuff, and I like that though. But I appreciate you for coming on, for you taking out your leisure time to come on Talking with OC.
Absolutely, I appreciate you having me, cuz.
No, but I don't know. I keep smiling because it just make me feel good when I hear somebody that I know put them words together like that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah. So what is it that you I'm gonna ask you this. When did you first get your driver's license?
I was 18.
You was 18. Okay.
Yeah.
You walked in there and got it. Yeah. You that's a big treat right there. You know, that's a privilege. Hold on to them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Hold on to it, because I had lost mine. I had lost mine when I was 26, and I didn't get them back till I was 32.
Oh yeah.
But that was because of tickets though. I didn't have no DUIs or nothing like that. I just had tickets. But the reason why I say that is because, you know, you got this whole world. This whole world is yours right now. You know what I'm saying? You could go wherever you want, do whatever you want to do. But I just like your message. I like how you you know, you give back to not only yourself but others too, because I hear about it and I like that side. What is it that you what is it that you like doing other than music? What are some of the things that you do?
Really like just writing, not even like writing music. I write stories too. Like there's short stories, but like it'll be something that I just like thought of, and like I try to make it like, I like thrillers and like suspense stuff, so I try to make it like as crazy as possible. But like they be real short, but I like to write stories too.
Okay, I got somebody on. My partner AC said, what do you define your style as? Your rap style. What do you define it as?
Refining.
Good question.
I would say, just because I'm trying to not necessarily bring the old hip hop back.
Yeah.
But I feel like we strayed a little too far from rap and hip hop, like getting a little too out of hand. So I'm just trying to be that modern version of, you feel me, what the OGs taught us. That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. That was a great question. This cat be asking good questions because he in the music business. He just got a feature with Mr. Fab. You know who Mr. Fab is? Okay. Yeah, he just got a feature with him.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, and you know, your other cousin Dante, he got a couple of features with E40.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got a couple of features. He made two songs and two videos. Matter of fact, he got 2 videos that he made. When I went to, he took me to Fresno. We went to Fresno because somebody bought a feature from him, and he did the video and he did the feature at the same time. So we was at the location. He was rapping. He was in the booth. He went and did his verse. And then as he was taking a break from that, we was shooting a video in the hallway where we was at. We were shooting a video, and this cat was he was directing the video. He was putting people where he wanted them, and it wasn't even his video.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I like the creative process. I love the creative process.
Yeah,
it takes a while. What's your favorite part of the creative process?
Man, I honestly, the beginning. Just because, like, my favorite quote is an empty frame is, you feel me? An empty frame is nothing unless you make it everything.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, as long as you got the paint, bro, it's gonna be anything you want it to be. So right now, if nothing's on it, it's everything.
Yeah.
And so when my favorite part of the creative process is to start, just because like when you first think of it, it can literally be anything. Like
it can go anywhere.
The world is open. You feel me? So yeah, I like to start, definitely.
Yeah. I like to just be. I like to just hang out and watch people do stuff, because I got a chance to go to a studio in Oakland when I was a teenager, and with Mac Mall and my cousin and Doobie. They went and did a track. They went and did a song off of that. I remember. Can't remember the beat, but they went off and did this song. But when we was walking in the hallway, we seen all of these gold platinum records of different artists that's been through that studio, and it's like kind of gave me chills. I was like, man, these cats been in here creating.
Yeah, they didn't walk these walls.
Yeah,
yeah,
they've been in here creating.
I hear that.
And my partner say, do you feel that videos bring more out of your lyrics?
Definitely. I think especially if you're able to connect the video to your lyrics and show exactly what you want to show, because now at that point you can show exactly how you've seen it in your head.
Yeah.
And so when you're putting together that video, exactly what you've seen in your mind, you can put that on screen now. Like, so definitely, I think videos definitely help.
The visual, you got to have the visual. Got to
Yeah.
have the visual, because
Exactly.
it's like you can it's like the best, but the best rappers, I think can illustrate that to you through the lyrics that they put out,
Absolutely.
and have you starving for that video.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
because some of the stuff you were saying about stepping on somebody's neck, I was like, I can see that whole concept in the video.
Yeah. That's I be thinking that too. I be writing
Yeah,
stuff down and I be already knowing what I'm gonna do for the, like, you feel me?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's real. That's real. Yeah. So also when I went to the studio with them, I always noticed that it's competitive.
Yeah.
It's real competitive. I seen one guy go in the booth and he burned it down, and then the other guy say, "Oh, I gotta go redo my we redoing mine. I'm
Cause hell nah, you're not finna you're not finna do me like that. You
yeah,
feel me? I'm finna go check this real quick.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah, it get competitive in there for real.
I like
For real.
that. I like that. That was one of the things that made me want to hang out at the studio is just to see who was gonna say what and how they was gonna say it.
Yeah, I think that would probably be my second favorite part about the game, is just like the competitiveness. Cause my background, I'm an athlete. You feel
Yeah,
me? I've been competing all my life. So like I got something to now I know, you feel me, when I said I'm stepping on people's necks,
yeah,
I just know, you feel me, no cockiness, but I'm confident and I'm sure I know what I'm putting out has a lot more value, you feel me, than
yeah.
a lot of other people. So
Yeah. No, and that's how you supposed to feel. There's from ever since the beginning of the time, and I'm when I say the beginning of the time, I'm saying it as the beginning of rap. You got that it was like that because it was like LL used to be one of the ones that was like, I'm the best, and that's just not,
yeah.
y'all just not finna come in here and tell me I'm not.
Oh God, yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff
Let it
that's
be
spread on.
known.
Mm-hmm.
Can you let it be known?
Yeah. So you got to have a little bit of a narcissism in you. You got to
A
have
little bit.
you got to have a little bit of
A
that in
little
you.
bit.
Yeah, because to hold your spot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you think about it, there's a lot of rap artists that you'll be thinking about today that you'll be like, man, I respect that cat, just based on the fact about the lyrical content. Period. Just how he raps. Period.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and so that says a lot. That says a lot. Um, yeah, my partner he say it drives greatness and healthy competition. Yeah, it does. It does.
Definitely,
Um,
definitely.
and how much more fitting is it being a person that come from competing, to be able to just say, yeah, I killed that.
I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Cause I'll be like, when I first started, I would write, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, okay, this sound good. But now I'm in my notebook like, damn, you feel me? I'm impressing myself. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like, damn, nigga, you cold. You cold. For real.
You cold. You cold. Yeah, that because I heard a couple lines you spit and I was like, yeah, he cold. He cold.
Appreciate
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing like that in a while.
it.
But yeah, so like I got a lot of favorites, man. I got a lot of favorites and when it comes to rap artists. But it's, to me, it's one of those things where it's a time right now where we have a lot of people that sound alike. You know what I'm saying? They rapping the same cadence, they doing the same stuff, but they doing it over the same probably music, or they doing it or if it's different music, it's the same stuff. But the people that stand out, I think, are the ones that understand where they going with it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to just they don't just want to make one hit, or they don't want to just they do it for the love of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what draws me to like to hang out and watch the creative process.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the love of it, if the love not there, bro, it's not gonna work. You feel me? Like like I said, it's gonna feel like a chore. It's gonna feel like, damn, I gotta do this instead of I get to do this. Like, if the love not there, it's not gonna work, man.
Yeah. My boy say, stick to your gut and your feelings, and stay true to your message. Yeah, because everybody ain't gonna like it. Like I'm gonna tell you a story. Like right now, like everybody looking at you. I'm looking at you as like at all, and I'm like, man, this cat is putting these words together, and he really knows how to do this, and I'm looking at it. I want more. You know what I'm saying? And then it's other cats that's looking at it as side eye and like, man, you know, but they want to buy you a drink, or they want to be around you, and they want to suck up your energy. What do you say to that type of stuff? Do you know how to pick that type of person out, or how you pick that type of person out?
I didn't at first, but it's becoming a lot more evident. It's just like we said, man, it's competitive, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know whether to charge it up to somebody being salty, or you know what I'm saying, charge it up to somebody just wanting to get better. But I didn't experience it already. I didn't ask out for help from people that I know personally that's already in this game. I mean, and now I'm not getting no replies. But before I was trying to do this, before you seen what I could do, no problem.
Yeah.
I didn't already experience it a couple times, but you feel me? You got to roll with the punches. That's another thing I'm learning. Like,
cause I heard a quote from somebody. I ain't gonna even say their name because I ain't gonna even give them no shine. But I heard a person say to me, or text to me, because he wasn't getting what he wanted out of me, that he said that my podcast wasn't good. And I was like, so now it come out, right? It come out. This is how you really feel. This how you really feel. So my thing was to not to jump back and be like, you know, say something dumb. I laughed.
Absolutely.
I laughed because if you look at it and you really try to understand, or you really if you really want people to win, you won't have that. You won't take that stand. You can say you don't like something, but to say to tell somebody that what they're doing, how they're doing it, you ain't shit for doing this, or whatever the case may be. That's to me those type of people is don't even need to be around you. They don't even need to be around.
Nowhere. They're gonna be in that same place 20, 30 years from now. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. They're gonna be the one standing in front of the liquor store. Yeah. So my thing was with that is I like to bet on myself. You know what I'm saying, so
Absolutely.
to speak. And so what do you think about that? What do you think about betting on yourself? How do you feel about that?
I'm right in that lane. I love that shit. Just because, like, I ain't necessarily been the smallest, but I ain't never been the biggest. Like, and so I kind of been, you know, stacked against the deck a couple times. You know what I mean? And just being able to prove people wrong. You know, coming in my freshman year, I played varsity football. You know what I'm saying? I went up, played. You feel me? Like, I was always ahead of the game. So like, cards was always stacked against me, but you feel me? That's just part of it. Like, once you come out on top, it feels that much better. It feels like that.
Always keep your confidence, man, about what you're doing, because people they are some. You got some fair weather fans out there, I should say. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have your following. You're gonna have your cult following. I call them because they always gonna come where you at, and they always gonna love what you do. And that's how I do it. I wish everybody the best. You know what I'm saying? But being that I said that, I had to tell this dude. You know, I got an email from Apple, right? Apple Podcast, where you can get your podcast at. They said my podcast was number 11 in the documentary space.
Okay.
I got the email. So with that being said, can't nobody else tell me about what it is that I do. You know what I'm saying? how I do it and what it is I do it. I can say this though. I can say that I don't put enough effort behind doing it like I should, but that's coming from me. That's how I feel about it. And so I say that to say, don't never let nobody take your competitiveness. Don't let nobody say nothing sideways or dumb, because they that's what it is. That's how they feel, and that's where they're gonna be left. Like you said, that's where they're gonna be left. They're gonna be there tomorrow, and they're gonna be there 50 years from now at that same spot.
I look at it like, bro, don't put your limitations on me.
Yeah.
Cause you couldn't do it. Don't tell me I can't do it. You feel me? I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah. You couldn't do it.
You said what?
That's what I tell them. You couldn't do it.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
So yeah.
Shireen.
Yeah. You know the. Come
on now.
Yeah, you know the reference. You know the reference. That's what we do. That's what we do. My daughter Tatiana said she loved your music too. She loved it. Yeah, she said she loved how you because we was playing it in the car the other morning when I was taking her to work. She said, "Oh, that's G." She said, "That's G."
Yeah, dang, Tati. My dog.
She owned it.
That's what's up.
So yeah, man, I just this is just a treat for me to have you on talking to you today.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun.
Yeah, this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. We got different in the house, and he spells it different. If you look at it up on the underneath, it's already underneath you right there. He spells it different. Where you come up with the spelling?
Man, I just really wanted something different, so I was like, let me spell this motherfucker the most extreme way and try and make it. I mean, so I threw a number in there, threw some other letters in there, and then that's what I came up with.
Okay, all right, because that is totally different. I was thinking of a different spelling when Misha told me. My sister told me. She said, "Yes, his name is different," and I said, "Okay." And then I said, because I was thinking of different ways of how you would spell it, but I never would have came up with that. That's unique.
I've been enjoying it because, like, when I go out to shows and stuff, the DJ, like, before I go on, he'll come ask me, like, "Yo, what the hell is this?" And I'll be like, "It just say different." And
yeah.
Okay, that's raw. You feel me? That's hard. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Because I needed a translator too myself. I was like, "What is that?" And then
I done been asked that question, but to me it's good. You feel me? Keep asking me the question. You feel me? Like
keep putting that out there. I want to say give a shout out to my partner Big AC for coming on.
AC
talking to everybody. I mean, giving questions and everything. That's gonna be one of my partners, man. We're finna do something big in this media space. And I can't wait till we get it really going, because it's gonna be special. This media space is special. Miss Carter is on the line. I got people on tonight. I don't know where all these people come from, but they tuning in. They wasn't tuning in before. I'm talking, man, everybody jumping on tonight.
Hell yeah.
My other cousin Dion Daniels.
What up, Dion?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's looking at it. But yeah, so in this space, we trying to do some big things. One of my partners, or a mentor of mine that was in the game, he got a whole network and of podcasts and shows, and it's on Roku. And I want to give him a shout out to it's called BS3 Network. I just seen him go from one sports podcast to a network of podcasts, and now his sports division is got a booth on Media Row for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
So they down there. Yeah, they down there interviewing folks.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So, and then my auntie, my favorite, one of my favorites. I can't say that because I got two. I get in trouble if I get talking about just one. But one of my mother's sister, Sylvia, she tuned in. She tuned in on my I can say my favorite on my mother's side. That's what I can say. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So what is it that you want people to know about you?
Man, to be real, man, I'm probably one of the most humble people you finna meet, man. I take respect probably, you know, higher than anything, and not getting it but giving it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think, you feel me, just everybody knows just a simple hello can save somebody life. You know what I'm
All the
saying?
time.
You know, just a tip of the hat. I would rather, you feel me, be open, you feel me, and at least say hello than to be closed off, man. And that's every aspect, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go above and beyond to make sure you know that I'm willing to help. You feel me? If you need to talk, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? And that's I try to give every person the same interaction no matter what. I don't care if it's been 2 years since I seen you, like we gonna pick up like we ain't never left. Like what's up with you? You feel me? That's I really take pride in that. Like and so
Yeah.
disrespect, like
Yeah. So is it safe to say that you are respect over loyalty?
I'm definitely loyal to respect over loyalty. Yeah, for sure. Respect over loyalty for sure.
Yeah. Why would you?
Just
Why would you?
Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like my circle's small as it is.
Yeah.
So I don't really, I can't expect loyalty from anybody. From everybody, I mean. I can't expect loyalty from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will expect is, you feel me, if I'm respecting you, you're gonna return the favor. Like that's what I can expect. So
yeah. Shout out to Ricky Nelson in the building. I think that's one of the people who did a lot of music for Bay Area artists. One of them being one of my cousin Sleep Dank. If this is the same Ricky Nelson, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I like that. I like respect. I'm big on respect. Because I give it. I respect people. I respect their space. I respect their time. And I if something if and I'm one of those type of fellas that if I can't do something that I said I was going to do, I'll let you know about it. And you know, and we could go from there. I'm just so big on that. Some people are not. Some people they don't have that integrity about themselves, and I think that's a real big no for me is to not have that integrity, doing things right when nobody is looking.
exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Nobody watching.
I like that. I like to be in that space because everybody know that you're truthful. They know that they know that they don't have to come up behind you and look at your work. That's just like when I'm working every day. My boss don't got to come in my office and see what I'm doing. She can say, can I need such and such chart? Okay, here you go. And then everything is there that she needs.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I like about you too. I like that about you, that you got that tool in your toolbox early. And so that's huge. That's huge. Another partner from the Crest, Genghis K. Gully. He watching this guy. His father, rest in peace, used to coach my T-ball team.
Okay.
Yeah, and we won a championship, but it was T-ball. It was T-ball. But
I ain't never won no championship. You know
that? You ain't never won a championship?
Never in my life. I won a league championship in basketball. That's it.
Okay. But you know what? It's the effort that you put in behind it. It's the lessons that you learn. It's the it's everything. It's everything about everything. You know what I'm saying? When you experience it, a championship, you got to have the right team. You got to be on with the right players. Not to say that you weren't, but it all got to come together.
It take more than one.
Yeah, people don't recognize that, especially when you're playing on the football team and you got 53 other guys on the team. All of that, it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so everything just got to line up, man. Yeah. Everything just got to line up. And what I was saying a minute ago was my partner on here. That's where I come from. I come from where parents was in the community with their kids, sports all the time. Everybody mixing. Everybody parents is like a staple in the community. And so that's one of the things that I do like about people that's on this earth is being the staples of their community, being somebody that somebody can look up to. You know what I'm saying? Right. When I was working for the school district and I was working with 8th and 9th grade students, I was in special ed. The only thing that's different from them and calling them a regular student is them being able to control themselves and know what it is to be in a classroom. That's all. That's it, man. That's it. They're not dumb.
They're not stupid. Right, dog.
Yeah.
Right, for real.
Yeah, and so that's how I give back. I give back by talking to people and just giving a good word. You know what I'm saying? Talking to folks. If I can help anybody, if I got some loose change in my car and I pull up and somebody at the window, I here, take this, do this, do something with this. So that's the type of things I do, and I think that garners a lot of respect when you respect other people.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the foundation, man. That's the foundation.
Yeah. My other cousin tapped in on here. Her name is Bonita. She called herself Bonita Applebum, but she got a podcast called Vibing with a Boss, and one of her first her big interview is with Lil Scrappy.
Okay.
And so she doing her thing with that podcast. I can't wait to get on there. I want to get on there.
Check that out. I'm gonna check it out.
Vibing with a Boss, man. I'm telling you, people are doing a lot in this media space, man. This media space is where it's at.
It's money out here for everybody, man.
Yeah.
Come eat.
Yeah. But it's real competitive. You get real competitive around here, and sometimes you have to. You have to find your own lane and stay in that lane, so you can win. I mean, that's how, at least that's how I try to do it. I tried to have like the documentary space. I wanted the documentary space because all mine is conversation. It's just conversation. You know what I'm saying? What was your favorite cartoon growing up?
That's a toss up between. I'm about to show my age. Either SpongeBob or Tom and Jerry.
Okay.
I mean, I'll throw it back a little bit. But SpongeBob, that was my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I walked by the TV many times and seen that on.
Yeah. For sure.
I like that's because that's what we grew up on too. We grew up on these good cartoons that got these deep innuendos.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't figure them out. Yeah, you don't figure them out till you get a little older.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, that's how we came up. That's how we came up. And it's just fun to see these people chiming in. It's fun to see these people chiming in. So yeah, man, you down to earth, you humble. What more can somebody ask from a person, man? What more can somebody ask from?
Hey man, I just hope they remember me for that. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I think with your music is just gonna be one of those things where folks it just can't be denied. It just you have to listen. You have to have this. It's one of the things you got to have, and it's like, okay, when I listen to your music and I listen to you rap, it's like a timestamp. And you know what I mean by a timestamp?
I don't.
What you gonna always remember what you were doing when you heard that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if you hear a certain music from somewhere and you be like, man, I was doing this at this time in my life.
Absolutely.
That's the type of feel I get when I listen to your music.
Thank you.
That's the type of feel I get. So yeah, so it's a treat for me. I just got to say it's a treat for me. This has been a treat for me. I appreciate you for coming on, man. Where can they find your music? Where can the people find your music? Where can they get it? Where can we buy it?
Right now I have a single out on all platforms. It's called Relate. I dropped it on my birthday. That was my debut single, my first song that I dropped. So that's on all platforms. Again, that's called Relate. Other than that, I just dropped another single that's only on YouTube on the Rap Shack. It's called I Am. That's gonna be the lead single from my little EP coming up. I got an EP coming out on February 16th. It's called Royal Recognition, and basically the message for that is like I said, man, I like a lot of people around here sound the same, bro. And I mean, no cocky shit, but I know I'm one of them ones. So with this Royal Recognition shit, I'm out here, you feel me? Like king me. Like I'm the king, you feel me? It's my shit. So
I'm rolling with that. And I can't wait so I can buy it. I want to buy it. I want to buy it. I want to download it. I want to. I'm gonna get a picture. I'm gonna get a picture of. I'm just telling you right now what I'm doing. I'm gonna get a picture, and put it on canvas. I'm gonna get one of you, and I'm gonna put it on canvas, and I'm gonna put it in my my room right here, because I'm starting to collect pictures of dope pictures of people doing good things, and that's what I wanna wake up to. That's what I want to see every day when I look at my wall. It's some people, or somebody that's doing what they supposed to, or doing what they're called to do, doing what they love, and unapologetic about it. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that made. I'm gonna get that made. So that means I'm trying to figure out, you are let me see, 20 something, huh? 20.
I'm 22.
22. Because I'm trying to remember what I was doing at 22. Having fun. Having fun.
I bet.
Now, college. Did you finish, or are you going back, or?
I did my Kanye, at least for right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. But that was, no excuses. I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of because of COVID. COVID popped off, and that was the end all tell all kind of at that point. But as much as I love history, that's one thing like that I really enjoyed in school is history. I like learning about, you feel me, like factual stuff that I can actually go and I can see references. Okay, this actually happened. This person, instead of just, you know what I'm saying, not English, but like others. I don't know. I just wasn't interested in the other subjects. But history, like that is low key drawing me back to wanting to go back to school. Like
a history buff.
A little bit of a history buff.
Yeah, history buff. Now that I like history too, but I fell asleep in world history when I was in school.
I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you.
Man, I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even lie. I was out. I used to because I had a different situation. I was like, to finish my high school, I had to stay in Vallejo at my grandmother's house because my family moved to Milpitas, and I had a lot of freedoms.
Okay.
And we used to stay up late night under the street lamp while I used to be outside while my partners sold dope and did all of that type of stuff, because it was fun to just hang out. But then when I figured out that it was hurting me on the other end, where getting to school on time, staying awake at school, I curtailed that, and I did my thing. But I found, and what I was gonna say is, what I found out with college is you have to be going for something that you love to be going there for.
Absolutely.
You can't just go. You know what I'm saying? Because I did that before when I first went to a junior college. I just went to go and just to say that I was going. But when I found out about something that I love doing, I found out that I did a way more better and at that subject, or at that trade that I was trying to do. And because being an adult, because you're an adult right now, being an adult, we tend to do what we like.
Yeah. Because we can.
Yeah.
We can.
I just finished this course, this year-long course in what is it called? It's called counseling. So now I'm going to be a certified counselor and DUI counselor, and I would have never done that if I didn't like it. Right. I went to Vegas last year to the Pro Bowl. Before we went anywhere, that Saturday I did my class online in the room and did till I went. So you go hard for yourself because you love yourself and you love everything about yourself. So you go hard for yourself when it need be.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are some plans of yours going forward with your life?
Man, to be honest, I plan on putting as much effort into this music stuff as possible, just because so far throughout my life, this is like the first thing that I like grew interest in, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I grew a passion for, and I'm putting money behind it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know what I'm saying? That's the first time that I've ever done that in my life. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sports, it was always fun, but like that was, that was inherited. Like we
Yeah.
all athletes. Feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but with the music, man, I really wanna drop as much as I can. Of course, I'm not gonna drop everything, but I want to drop as much as I can and just focus everything. You feel me? In on music. I want to
Yeah.
learn how to make beats. I wanna pick people brains, see how they write. You feel me? See when they got writer's block, what do they do? You feel me? To get them out of that hump. You feel me? Like I want to go all in, bro. I want to go all in.
So have you worked with anybody that's lightweight famous or
Nah,
just
not yet.
okay. Okay. Yeah, they better look out though when you do work with somebody like that. I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I can't wait because I like that competitive juice. I love it. I like people when people come and compete. This is my spot.
Oh yeah, they gonna hear me.
Yeah. So so you got your EP finna come out.
Yeah, I got the EP. I'm about to open up for Lil Kayla. Lil Kayla, she's a rapper from SAC. She been going a little crazy out here. She's performing in Reno, and I'm opening up for her. I just got booked to open up for the MB Riders in LA. That's a little Mexican group. They've been going crazy and like feel me SoCal and stuff. And then I got booked for May to open up for the Dog Pound.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's gonna be the fat one right there.
Yeah, be in LA with the Dog Pound. You feel me? So that'll be a big one.
That one is gonna be classic. That's gonna be classic.
Sure.
Make sure you get video footage, pictures, all of that type of stuff, because that stuff right there, that's content.
Yeah.
That's content. And you want to tell your story. I think you got a wonderful story to tell on the video side, on the movie side, on the book side. I think a lot of people can learn a lot from where you come from and how you came to be with the thoughts that you have and how you just came to be you. You know what I'm saying? All of the adversity that you faced in your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's all of that stuff. People need to know that. People need to know that type of stuff, because I mean, the reason why you so humble and so down to earth is because of where you come from.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You have a background that because none of us came with a silver spoon.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you've kind of worked your way, regardless of what you may think. You kind of worked your way into whatever it is you're gonna be and what you're trying to do. Whether it be through somebody telling you or whether it be your own thoughts, but you kind of got that it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you got that it.
Thank you.
Some people don't. You'll be surprised. Some people don't got that it. You have to sit there and shake your head. You got to sit there and shake your head. You think it's common sense, and somebody be all over the place. Like, oh man, somebody gonna help you one day.
Right. Yeah.
So, like I said, man, I appreciate you coming on. You can come on anytime you want to. We could do this again. Anytime you want to come back and tell us what you're doing, how you doing it, introduce some new music, any of that. Because I'm I'm this finna be bigger than this. I'm finna have a set and everything. So I'm finna,
yeah, we bigger and better from here.
Yeah. And I because this is just small for me. This is different because I never really do video. But I'm jumping into that space. I'm finna jump out there into that space
I love it.
and we could do it. So if anything you need, brother, if you need anything, man, just let me know. If I can help, I'm down to help in any way.
100%.
100%. So I'm gonna let you get to doing what you're doing, and I'm finna get back to doing what I'm doing. But I just want to tell you, man, I love you, and keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir. I love you too, cuz I appreciate you for real.
All right.
All right, man.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all. That was my blood cousin, my little cousin. His father is Big Jerry Davis, and the other Davis boys from the Crest, from the Davises, from the Crest. Love those people. Love those people. I love my auntie. My auntie my auntie is and my father are, well, they brother and sister, and it comes from that. We have a big family that come from North Vallejo and in the Crest. So the Claibornes, the Davises, all the Davises that's in the Crest. I don't care what lineage you come from. Any all of these big families that's out there in the Crest, that was out there in the Crest. Everybody grew up together. So it's been amazing. It's been amazing to know, to see my little cousin grow up from a little kid playing pee-wee football, high school football. He's always played varsity. Even when he was a freshman, he played varsity, quarterback at that. So it's got to be smart. And so he went to college and played receiver up here, and just maximize his talents. And I'm just so proud of the young fella finding something he loves to do. I'm proud of the young fella finding something that he loves to do. So with that being said, this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. And you know how we do it. We just keep it rolling. We just keep it rolling. Special thanks to my boy Big AC. Special thanks to everybody that chimed in. Everybody that chimed in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all for coming on, looking at me go live. One monkey don't stop the show. One monkey. I was talking about it earlier. I was talking about it on here earlier a little bit. I spoke up on it. We can't let negative people seep into our positive energy. We can't do it, and that's what I'm not gonna do. And I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be the best person of me I can be, and I appreciate everybody for chiming in. Harold Smith, appreciate you, brother. Everybody for chiming in. Miss Washington chiming in. My partner Daniel Wright for chiming in. Uncle O'Neill, Charles Smokey Smoke for chiming in. So Jason Pearl chiming in. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. My boy Ike Erner, and you know what I'm saying. Special thanks to Ike Erner. Man, just everybody just keep doing it, keep having fun, keep doing it, and I'm gonna holler at y'all.